Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. James Harden out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's P in at the 3, the small forward. Wall, no good. MP announced as the NBA Player of the Week. What an honor.
It is, and I must say, a very deserving selection. MP had a great week, and he hopes that play continues tonight.
That's a strong finish from Tobias Harris.
Here's Wall, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. George outside. Pass to Powell. Leonard against Harris. Here's George. Launches a 3. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
And more, it should just sink in that Paul George is one of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And the basket is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try to take control of this game.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Yes, it's good.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Here's Wall. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, BA, talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Morris, he's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Leonard. Kennard, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Jackson in for Wall. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Tucker's checked in for Joel Embiid. Niang comes in for Harris. Milton's checked in for Harden. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Melton. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Kennard. Jackson outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. Massey, he's checked in for Philadelphia. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Here's Korkmaz. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
And so he makes both from the line. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction. Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Milton. And they pick up 2. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Kennard. Now Batum. Back to Kennard to halt the run. Massey pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Korkmaz on the wing. Here's Tucker. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Let's give a big LA welcome to the Clippers Spirit.
Thibault, he's checked in for Tucker.
Matisse Thibault.
There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now here's Batum. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's Jackson with the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, the defense wasn't ready for Jackson to pull that quick one.
Here's Korkmaz, defended by Kennard. Korkmaz, no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Sixers ahead, up 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Fans, your Clippers, you next team.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. And it's Zubac in at center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Thanks, guys. Well, P in their last time out against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He picked up 38 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And being that wall as a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived. They have no answer defensively inside.
The Clippers trail. Pass to Leonard. Over Harris. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time he hits it.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
It's all about getting ideal positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
Now here's Wall, tightly guarded. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip. Inside. And he gets it to go. Give him 8 points now.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brent.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Now here's Melton. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Pass to Tucker. And the layup is good off the glass.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
On offense, here are the Clippers. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the Sixers.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Los Angeles shooting around 44%. Not bad. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Los Angeles. Coffee comes in for George. 1:06 left in the second quarter. Jackson finds Kennard. Back to Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Over Milton. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Driving to the basket. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Jackson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Houston. Morris, right side. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Jackson. The shot off that time. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Pass to Niang. Now here's Melton. Here's Korkmaz. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Philadelphia in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. DeAnthony Melton out there with James Harden. And it's P in at the three. And the 76ers shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in." Guys?
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Here's Wall. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. For three, Powell. The offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Now here's George. He's got 5. Zubac passes to Powell. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And that one good. 14 points for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man. I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Here's P. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's George. And the dunk by Leonard.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Here's P. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Embiid. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Shooting one. I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers.
Joel Embiid at the foul line for 1.
shot.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
Oh for 4. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Batum. Paul George comes in for Coffee. Powell, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Wall in for Jackson. Powell and George are out on the wings. Kawhi Leonard out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Down low. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Now here's Wall. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Morris. The shot. Powell's shot is off.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
What concentration from the process. Embiid not phased at all by the bump.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Powell for 3. Doesn't go that time.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, a real versatile big man with multiple sweet spots out on the floor. Embiid is definitely on a roll.
George outside. Leonard left side. George outside. Pass to Powell. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
And here's Melton. To the paint. Here's Ping. And he makes it on the layup. 20 points for him.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Powell.
Well, unafraid of the close interior defense. That's a good job by Norman Powell, sacrificing the big.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
He misses the free throw.
Well, Norman Powell settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the 3 at a high clip.
Zubats, he's checked in for Morris. And he's good on the second. And Brent, you won the dunk contest in '96. After last year's edition, some calls to fix it. You got any ideas?
BA, every year they're trying to fix the dunk contest, and I like it. The league has tinkered with it before. They've tried different things, some successful, some not so much, but the fact is you just got to get great dunkers out there, and you got to put on a show. And when the league gets that, everybody's happy.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
There's an underrated scoring aspect to Norman Powell and what he can do. He can drive, get inside, or he can knock down a jumper. It's a tough cover.
Norman Powell taking 2 shots.
That one falls for Powell. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Pass to Melton. 1:41 left in the game. Harris finds Embiid. To the inside. P. Basket counts. He's got 22.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Timeout called, the Clippers. They're trailing by 16. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here. George for 3, and good. Coming on, the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 3rd assist of the night. Over to the wing. Here's P. George defending. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the 76ers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for P.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
George outside. Back to Wall. Pass to George. Three-pointer. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
P, no good. Melton against George. Tries again. Out to Leonard. Over Harris. Off target with a fadeaway. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.